What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Joel Stray here, and today we're talking about how I'm actually training to participate in a prop firm. So if you guys don't know what a prop firm is, a prop firm is basically a trading funding platform that will actually fund you to trade, and they'll take some sort of split, whether it's like an 80%, 20% split, where you keep 80% of the profits and they keep 20% of the profits. And the benefit to them is that they've essentially got a trader out there going out making profits for them, and they get to collect essentially a small amount of profit, be it 10, 20, or 30%, whatever the percentage may be, and they don't have to do all that work. Now, what they do in a lot of these prop firms is they give you an evaluation in a simulator to make sure that you're actually a profitable trader before they give you access to that type of funding. They have limitations on rules like how much you can draw down, etc. So since I know very, very little about futures trading, I decided to actually take some time and do some research and try to develop some strategies before I decided to jump headlong into a prop firm. So what I decided to do, and I got a whole sort of layout and the way that I'm going about trading for this, what I decided to do is actually start off with a platform that I already know and love, Thinkorswim. Now, Thinkorswim does offer futures trading. They don't offer in a prop firm style, so you'd have to actually fund this with your own money. So I'm here in my Thinkorswim paper trading on the NQ, and just kind of been working on developing strategies here to actually trade futures and begin to be profitable. Excuse me. So I'm just trying to zoom in here. You can see we've done a few trades. We're up like 190 bucks or so in paper futures. So so this guy here, the NQ, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a small position and see what we get. So I'm just in 2 contracts, and we're kind of on the downside here, so probably gonna end up with a loss on this one. And you can see us wiping out most of our trade on the day. May have to cut it, and yep, cut it, so we're still up 10 bucks on the day. So this is all I'm doing, and this is exactly very much the reason why I'm learning right now, and why I haven't decided to jump in to any particular prop firm yet. But there are a couple of things that I've noticed about prop firms, which is that they tend to use the same trading softwares, and it was really important to me to learn the softwares that they're using, because what I've learned over my 2.5, 3+ years trading is that software makes a major difference. I've tried out some other companies where their software wasn't exactly up to snuff, and as a result, got into trades that I thought would be winners and ended up being winners, but it was very hard a lot of times to enter into the trade, exit out of the trade. Maybe they had a bunch of prompts and other things that made it challenging, but whatever the case was, it just was not a good fit a lot of the time. And so so I decided to actually try out some of the trading software that they're doing. Made a couple bucks on that one. And one of the main softwares that I see a lot of the prop trading firms using is Tradovate. Tradovate is, let me pull this up on the screen here. Tradovate is a really dope program. I've been using it now for the last couple of days. And what's really cool about Tradovate is, first off, it's free to download. And when you download it, you automatically get access to a demo trading account. You simply create a username with it. It doesn't require a credit card, nothing like that. You just create a username and password. And what's really, really cool about Tradovate is you can jump into the account settings, and you can actually set up parameters that fit whatever trading evaluation you're looking to do. So if it's like a $100,000 trading one, maybe you're trying to get funded for $100,000 and they have a maximum drawdown of $625, you could go and you can set that up. So you can actually set parameters that fit whatever the evaluation is that you're looking to do. So if you jump over into this little tabby here, and I've spent a couple of days learning this software, you can go over here into risk settings, and you can actually set up things that match exactly whatever is the evaluation you're looking to do. So if you have a daily loss limit of, say, $1,000, you would just turn on this daily loss limit, put in $1,000 bucks. It'll let me type. There you go. You put in $1,000 and then you just go down here and you would hit save. I'm not going to do that because I'm currently just not working on any particular evaluation. I'm just trying to refine my trading strategy. But if you do, it'll tell you, that it starts at the beginning balance. It'll like reset your account as to whatever it is. So that's one thing I think is really, really cool about this program. The other thing that's really cool is that it's pretty easy to maneuver. It's kind of drag and drop. You can set up your DOM here in any way that you want. I decided to set mine up on the right. You can jump over here to like chart settings. You can adjust the way that your chart is. You can actually add in different indicators. You can see I've got a bunch of indicators, the ones that I normally use for stock trading. You can change your candlestick styles. It's really, really easy software to figure out. And that's one thing I really enjoyed about it, was just how simple and straightforward that it is. And this is something that I'm personally doing in order to prepare for any sort of trading combine. So the main thing I'm doing is, first off, I developed a couple of basic strategies in Thinkorswim to work with, number one, software that I already knew how to use, as well as testing it against my normal trading strategies on stocks. Second thing that I did was to download Tradovate. It's just over here at Tradovate.com. You can actually just go over to platform. You can click create an account or open an account, and they have it available for Mac, for PC, for iOS, for Android. So they have a wide variety. You can also web trade with this, and this also can link into whatever prop trading firm, for the most part, that you're going with. The majority of them that I found support Tradovate, as well as Ninja Trader. Those are the main two that I've seen. But that's essentially what I'm doing. I am, number one, working with software that I already know. So if you already have software that's not Thinkorswim that you already enjoy using, perhaps they have a paper trading function, and if they do, perhaps they offer futures, and perhaps you can work with it in order to begin to develop a strategy. Secondly, I downloaded Tradovate on Tradovate.com. You can set up an account for free. They automatically give you access to a demo account. And thirdly, what I'm doing is I am going through and I'm evaluating and reviewing a bunch of different prop trading firms. I'm not just going with the main ones that are recommended. I wanted to take some time and do some research. I've discovered a few, and if you guys would like me to make some videos reviewing some of those different ones, that won't necessarily mean that I've tried them, but I can certainly take a look and give you my thoughts on them. If you guys would like to see a video doing that or talking about that, I would happily create that for you. There is one in particular that I'm leaning towards. I'm not going to say its name yet because I still have more due diligence to do on the company, but once I've done that, that likely will be the one that I decide to go with. So guys, I hope this is helpful in creating sort of a path forward in working with a prop trading firm, if that's something that you guys are interested in. In that path forward, helping you to save some money by not just automatically going out and signing up for that prop firm, but rather taking the time to learn the software that they're doing and develop your strategy that you want to trade with before you ever even go out and even try one of these evaluations, because there's an inherent risk with attempting any of these evaluations, which is that whatever money you pay for them, whether they're $80 or $100 or $200, I've seen some as high as $1,800, and that's just to do their evaluations. So I think it's very valuable to take the time to learn that software and to develop those strategies before you ever put any real money into attempting an evaluation, in order to get funded to be able to trade with those programs. So guys, I hope this is helpful in creating a sort of a guide or a path forward in order to get funded with one of these prop trading firms. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. If you guys have any questions about prop trading firms or about Tradovate or about my futures trading strategy as it's being developed right now, feel free to leave that stuff in the comments below. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to answer those questions to the best of my ability. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.